Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my channel, EmpathOasis. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. If you are new, I'm so glad to have you here. For today's reading, we are going to be doing it on the topic of what are they realizing about you? This can be for any type of relationship. I was really feeling the color blue lately, so for this reading, I chose 3 blue objects for you guys to choose from. When you are ready, take a deep breath and pick either the candle for group 1, the bottle for group 2, or the stone for group 3. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Timestamps will be available in the caption. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. So first, I want to take a look at the overall energy of this connection between you and this person. During this part of the reading, you should be able to identify if you chose accurately. So let's take a look at what's going on with you guys. Alright, so for this group, I pulled the High Priestess, the Hierophant reversed, 8 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Wands reversed, and 8 of Cups. So I am seeing a couple of different scenarios. Only take what applies to you. Some of you, this relationship has ended, or you're in a situation where the relationship is kind of in this limbo state. There are some of you here where I feel like you don't know how this person feels towards you. I feel like you're having a hard time reading their energy. You guys may feel like there's a lot of space between the two of you. Maybe you feel like this person is kind of always, like their attention is kind of always elsewhere. Even if like you live with this person, I feel like you feel as though their focus is somewhere else. They are emotionally and mentally distant. I'm also seeing scenarios here where some of you could be dealing with someone whose energy feels like it's consumed with work. Regardless of the details though, it feels like you or this connection isn't getting very much attention. I'm also picking up on scenarios where you guys may feel like this person's energy is very guarded against you. You may feel like it's really hard to get close to this person. There is this energy of not knowing where you stand. So there is like an overall vibe with this group of confusion. I'm also picking up on scenarios where you guys may have been dealing with someone who ghosted you, or I'm hearing situations where you guys feel like this person may have given up. There is energy here of someone walking away. It could have been them, it could have been you. I'm seeing scenarios here as well where this person may have walked away from you guys because they allowed the opinions of others to impact how they viewed you. Some of you, this relationship involved this person may be hearing rumors about you and it impacted the way they treated you if they didn't walk away. I feel like someone definitely got into their ear. There's scenarios here that involve other people. Also seeing scenarios here where a group of people who bullied you, or this could be one person who would bully you, or they were in competition with you, or they currently are in competition with you. I'm picking up on scenarios where multiple people were involved in the situation with you and this person, either at your school or at a job. It could have been a community of people as well. This community of people could be the ones realizing something for this group. So multiple people involved in this situation are coming to this realization is what I'm hearing. Some of you, this is the actual person who spread these rumors. This could have been someone who was like a wolf in sheep's clothing. They were behind the scenes instigating problems. So if none of those scenarios resonate with you, this is probably not your pile, but let's take a look at the signs that are coming through with this group for either this person's sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars, or these can be your signs as well. Cancer, Sagittarius, Mercury, which is either Gemini or Virgo, Pisces, and Venus, which is Libra or Taurus. Now let's take a look at what they're realizing about you guys. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords reversed, the Tower reversed, and the Fool. I am hearing that some of these people in this group, they're realizing that, you know, you guys, you can't be held down. You can't be stopped. If you are down, you're only down for so long before you pick yourselves back up and start making power moves and continue to focus on your future. I'm also seeing here that if this was a scenario that involved multiple people, the people that fed into the lies that were told about you. I feel like they are coming to this realization that this person is very bitter, very salty over their relationship with you. Regardless of the energy though, specifically with this group, I feel like a lot of you were in situations where people were questioning your integrity. People were questioning whether or not you were honest or truthful about something. And I feel like this realization is that you are actually very trustworthy, that you have a lot of integrity. Some of these people, I'm hearing that they're realizing that they actually like you, that their opinion of you to not like you was so influenced by this person spreading this negative energy about you. It was so influenced by people who maybe misunderstood you or who were bitter or salty over their experiences with you. I feel like they're realizing they never gave you a chance. Or I'm seeing that these people are realizing that they misread you, that they have allowed their past pain to influence their perception of you. You may have energetically initially reminded them of someone who hurt them in the past, but they're realizing that this connection is different, that you are different. I feel like they really fuck with your energy. They fuck with what you stand for, what you represent. I'm also seeing scenarios here where this person is coming to this realization of you guys. Like I had said before, you are trustworthy. You do have integrity. But I feel like they may have made a decision that they feel like they can't go back on, or there could be some form of stubbornness, some resistance around them wanting to accept this, because they're very devoted and very dedicated to this narrative they're telling themselves about you. They're very devoted to this image that they've created of you in their head because it justifies something. It justifies a feeling that they are having a hard time healing within themselves. It's like a way to project accountability elsewhere instead of looking within. So there's this resistance to the truth. There's this pushback when they are realizing this truth about you. Their mind is doing everything in its power to flip the scenario, to soothe their inner turmoil, okay? To soothe their pain. Because I feel like these people are realizing that if they do accept this truth about you, this means that they're the ones who have to take responsibility for something. They have to take responsibility for why the situation between the two of you is so negative. And they're in this energy of wanting to look away, wanting to avoid. I'm also seeing a scenario here where this distance and space that has been created between you and this person has caused this person to reach this realization of how much they actually were ignoring you, how much they were taking you for granted, how deeply they actually do love you, how much they isolated you or made you feel isolated, how much they put at risk acting the way that they did, that they really gambled, a huge blessing that they had in their life and they fumbled it. There is this realization of them hurting you actually hurt themselves. Some of these people are realizing this though, because some of you could already be in other relationships. You could be in a much healthier situation. And this is kind of reflecting back onto them or mirroring back to them how they dropped the ball with you. This isn't going to apply to everyone, but I do feel like some of you, this person is maybe watching you from a distance. They see that you're with someone else or you're in a much healthier scenario now. And it's causing them to have this epiphany around what they lost. I'm also seeing scenarios here where this person is realizing that some of you simply don't care anymore. You are moving on, you're moving forward. They may be noticing a shift in your energy. Maybe you're a lot lighter or more carefree, or you're not as heavy, as you were before. There's been a change up with how you're carrying yourself. Maybe they can see or sense the detachment. Some of you could have had a history with this person where, you guys would go back and forth. It would be very hot and cold, on and off. And maybe some of you probably are not going back. There's permanence this time with you pulling your energy away. I did pull some clarifiers for you guys. So around their feeling emotionally unavailable. So they're realizing that you're not available to them anymore. I don't care. Some of you, they feel like you literally just don't care anymore about this connection, about saving this connection. You are so strong. Confirmation of you guys being very resilient. They may feel like you're stronger than them. You can trust me. There's a lot of people here who are coming to this realization, like I said earlier, that you guys are actually very trustworthy. You feel like home. I've almost called you so many times. This connection was the realest thing I've ever experienced in a while. I want to be honest with you, but I'm afraid to. I would choose you every time. We need to talk. I have feelings for you. I'm not sharing. So I feel like this is a part of what they're realizing, is that they have a lot of feelings for you that they are not sharing with you. They haven't shared with you. They didn't share with you. And I feel like there's quite a few of them here who are having a lot of regrets around this, around not being completely honest with you. All right, group one, that is all I am seeing for you guys. Let me know if this resonates with you. If it did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also leave a comment if you feel inspired to. This helps me pull in more of your energy so I can provide you with more accurate readings in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm now going to move on to group two. Bye. Hey group two, welcome to your reading for what are they realizing about you guys or this relationship. So first I want to take a look at what is going on here between you and this person so you guys can identify that you picked an accurate reading. If during the first part of this video this doesn't resonate with you, you can try one of the other options, but let's see what's coming through for you guys. Okay, so for this group I pulled the Sun, Prince, Princess of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and 10 of Cups. I am seeing like two very dominant energies here. Only take what resonates with you. One of the relationships that I'm seeing here, it feels like the energy or the situation between the two of you, it feels really good. It feels like it's a blessing from the universe. The Sun represents a time of joy, prosperity, and good fortune. The Six of Pentacles literally represents the universe pouring blessings into your life. 10 of Cups is about fulfillment, and that can be either romantic or it can just be fulfillment that you feel in a connection with soul family. There's a lot of excitement here if it's new. You guys could be dealing with people with Leo placements, or you could be a Leo. I'm also hearing Taurus as well. Leo energy, earth sign energy, and water sign energy are dominant for this group. So this can be a combination of your guys' signs. I will take a look at the signs that are coming through in a minute. There is a sense of stability with this connection. There's a sense of security. Whether this is platonic or romantic, there's an element of authenticity and honesty and integrity. There's a couple of images here that either have an implied energy of children, pregnancy, or like the more traditional versions of these cards, since this isn't the original images from like, you know, the original Tarot Rider-Waite deck. I believe in the 10 of Cups in that image. There are children in that as well. But I do know that there is this energy of fulfillment, of building a family, of expanding a family. So some of you, you know, you feel like either this is a person you'll be doing this with. Maybe some of these people already have children and you guys will be having like a blended family, expanding your family in that way. And if it's not about literal children, you know, this pregnancy, this birthing of a new energy could be what this relationship brings. It could be the birth of a new business project, an idea, a creative endeavor that is very promising. The birth of something that leads to fulfillment, happiness, abundance, and success, whether or not that is a child. There's a lot of energy here of, you know, you or this person, both of you guys feeling emotionally safe in this connection. Like I said though, that is not the only energy that is coming through in these cards. If that doesn't resonate with you, there's another energy coming through, another type of relationship I'm picking up on, where this person's energy feels almost very entitled to your energy. They feel like, you know, I'm picking up on like spoiled energy, or like this person feels like they're above others. There could be issues here around this person having a very big ego, wanting other people to bow down to them. This person could have issues with like a superiority complex. And I feel like this is what led to, you know, this relationship ending, or this relationship is on its way out the door. I feel like the 10 of Cups in this scenario represents a completion and a fulfilling one in that, because things were so one-sided in this connection. A lot of you may have felt like a weight was lifted off of your shoulders because of, you know, how draining this person was. They may have felt like the world just revolved around them. There's a lot of energy here with you dealing with someone who is very stubborn or someone who wasn't really grounded in reality. This person could have been very materialistic. Some of these people could have had big egos because they could have amassed a lot of success or a lot of attention at one point in their life, and it really affected the way they treated other people. I feel like this person was used to kind of others bending over backwards for them, doing the most to be connected to them. Some of these people may have even developed somewhat of like a God complex. They may have started looking at people as like objects that they can just use and then toss aside. This person may have even looked down on others that were less fortunate than them or had less privilege than them. I'm picking up on definitely energy here of some of these people coming from a world of privilege. This person's energy just feels very selfish, very self-centered, very limited in how they view the world. I feel like a lot of these people don't have very relatable energy. All right, so if that didn't resonate with you, I would try another option like I said earlier. Let's now take a look at the signs that are coming through with this group for this person's sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars. These can also be your signs as well. Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Mars, which is Aries or Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, and Cancer. So now let's take a look at what these people are realizing about you guys. 10 of Swords reverse, 7 of Swords, King of Torches, 5 of Cups, and 10 of Torches. So if you relate more to the scenarios where you're dealing with someone who's very self-centered, spoiled, or has like a really big ego, I feel like there's a lot of like mental turmoil or panic that their manipulation, you know, isn't really capturing you. It's not having some kind of like control over you the way that it has had in the past. I feel like these people are realizing that you're very, you know, much your own person. You're not easily manipulated. I feel like there's some sadness around this as well, because there's this realization that you two are very different. They're like deep into character and you're more like authentic, you're more raw and real. And there's this knowing that this relationship probably can't go much further than where it is. I feel like this person, for a lot of you, they're operating in this energy because they feel like in order to achieve the things that they want to achieve, they have to kind of play this role. I feel like they've convinced themselves to be this character. And there's a lot of sadness around this, or guilt, shame, or burdens like they carry because they do this. And I feel like being around you, it's like this reflection of their lack of authenticity with their life. I feel like there's this realness that this person found in this connection with you. There's something that they share with you that they feel like their actual life lacks, and you know, their unwillingness to kind of deviate from this role that they're playing. They know that it's going to result in them taking this L with losing you, or they already did take this L. I'm also seeing this scenario where this person is having this realization that you two are just, like I had said earlier, you're very different. And it's not necessarily because one of you is more real than the other, but just you guys come from very different backgrounds. You live very different lifestyles or have very different beliefs. I feel like they realize the differences that you guys have. And this could even be in long-term goals, but they're realizing these differences that you guys have, that, you know, unfortunately, the relationship won't go much further than it has already gone. And there is some sadness around this. There is this feeling of deep loss, or this person having this realization of this deep loss when it comes to their connection with you. Now, for the other scenarios, the other energy, I feel like there's this realization of if they do not step up to the plate, if they are not on their P's and Q's, if they do not step their game up, this will cause them to fumble this relationship with you. This will cause them to take an L with you. I feel like these people are ready for it though. They're ready for the challenge. They're ready to put in the work to honor this blessing that the universe has brought into their life. which is you, which is this connection. There's this realization that an opportunity like this doesn't come along very often, and that they would be stupid like not to put the effort in, whether this be romantic or platonic. There is this awareness that this relationship, this connection with you, has the potential to alleviate some type of worry that they have been struggling with in their life. And this worry could apply to so many things. It could be worrying around whether or not they're going to find a life partner, whether or not they're going to have the success they desire, or meet that right connection to help take them to that next level. Whatever it is, they feel like you guys are some form of solution to a problem that they've been struggling with. And in order to fully reap the benefits of having a connection like you in their life, they have to be on top of their shit. This is what I feel like they are realizing about you. There's a lot of desire to want to build with you, grow with you. I did pull some cards though around what they are feeling towards you guys to get some more details around what they are realizing about you in this connection. So the first cards I'm going to show you have more to do with this last scenario I was talking about, the more positive energy. I'm afraid I'll ruin things. So there is a bit of insecurity around, possibly fumbling this. That's where all this pressure is coming from, to make sure they're on their A game with you, because they do feel like this is an amazing opportunity, meeting you and connecting with you. Don't worry, I'm yours. I want to take things slowly, and you are incredible. The next cards I'm going to show you guys have more to do with the other scenario. I'm going to make it up to you. I'm afraid of what you have to say to me. So there is, like I said, some guilt and shame that they are struggling with around this connection. It's because they're realizing how they're wrong, how they were wrong in this situation with you. And you hurt me. And I feel like this is, like I said, some of these people are so deep in character, they may be almost disconnected from themselves emotionally. And I feel like being connected with you, having something real, forced them to have to acknowledge their feelings, their emotions, and they are realizing they're actually hurt by the situation. Especially these people, are constantly trying to put an image out there that they're a lot tougher or stronger than they actually are. They're not as affected as they actually are. I do feel like these people have come to this realization of how much the situation actually does hurt them. Okay, group 2, that is all I am seeing for you guys. I hope that this resonates with you. If it did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you feel inspired to, leave a comment. It helps me pull more of your energy in so I can provide you guys with more accurate readings in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm now going to move on to group 3. Bye. Hey group 3, welcome to your reading for what are they realizing about you or this connection. So during the first part of your reading is when you guys should be able to tell whether or not you picked an accurate option. If this doesn't sound like the scenario you are looking into, you can go ahead and try one of the other options here in this video. But let's see what's coming through for you guys. So for this group, I pulled the Devil reverse, 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups reverse, and the High Priestess. Only take what resonates. There are a couple of different scenarios coming through. I am seeing one situation here where it feels like someone in this connection got to a point where, it's like they're feeling like enough is enough. It feels like things kind of came to a head, a boiling point here. Someone walked away, or someone's shadow just got so out of control in their relationship with you that things came to a boiling point with them. This may have caused them to act out in ways that were very childish. It left someone in that connection. I feel like the other person in this energy of feeling very confused around this connection, feeling very lost. There is this energy of not understanding completely how things even got to this point. The overall vibe though of this group is confusion or unanswered questions, a lack of closure. A lot of you may not even be in communication with this person at the moment, or there's just very kind of cryptic communication. Things are just not clear. I'm also seeing scenarios where this person could have been someone who played a lot of games. They could have played a lot of mind games with you. They could have tried to pull you into a lot of power struggles with them, or like ego battles with them. Or you could have been dealing with like a dark empath, someone who would see other people's vulnerabilities or insecurities and try to exploit that. as a way to exert power over them. There's this energy of this person's overall vibe just being lost. There's this energy of this person going through a deep spiritual struggle. Some of you, this may have caused this person to be very hot and cold with you, or in and out of your life, or you experience this person going through a lot of drastic mood swings with you. Some of you actually may be dealing with people who could have struggled with mental health. I'm seeing some of you could be dealing with someone who is into doing like dark magic is what I'm hearing. They may be dealing with a lot of dark energy. They may deal with a lot of dark like entities, or they could have like some pretty heavy entity attachments to them. This person could have just a lot of unresolved issues from their childhood that I'm hearing they aren't avoiding confronting it altogether. There is a disconnect that this person has with the impact that their behavior is having on them and on people around them. I did pull some cards though for this person's sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars, or these can be your signs: Capricorn, Venus, which is Taurus or Libra, Aquarius, Pisces. They could be on the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces, Virgo, and Leo. All right, so now let's take a look at what they are realizing about this relationship, about you. The Magician reverse, Judgment reverse, the Lovers, and King of Cups. So there are some scenarios here where this person may be realizing that there were some red flags they may have ignored in the beginning of this relationship. There could have been red flags around the way you two communicated with each other, but something was not acknowledged that they feel like, they're starting to realize, it came back and reared its ugly head. With the Magician reverse, though, I am also getting this message that some of these people, the realizations or conclusions that they're coming to when it comes to you or this connection is not actually rooted in fact. There's an issue here with a false narrative that this person is telling themselves that isn't an accurate representation of what went down. There is a lack of recalling the events in the past accurately, and they're aligning with a narrative that fits or suits what they desire the narrative to be. Again, we are getting this repeated message of there being this disconnection happening from themselves, from their higher selves, from higher wisdom, from reaching or obtaining a higher level of consciousness. Some people are replaying the events in their head from a very distorted perspective is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing that some of these people have been doing dark magic on you guys or doing spell work on you guys. And I feel like they're coming to this realization that they have no power over you, or their magic has no lasting impact, that they're just literally wasting their time and their energy trying to harm you. Some of these people may have been trying to break you up from somebody. They may have been trying to destroy your happiness, but they see that you're still going strong with this person, or you are still emotionally stable. Some of these people have been trying to mess with your confidence or mess with your physical appearance, and it's not working. And I do feel like some of you have been feeling the effects of what this person has been doing. It has been somewhat draining to your energy, or you may have been experiencing some days where you had some really odd challenges or something threw you off your game, but it was never anything lasting. I feel like you guys have sovereignty and dominion over your energy, over your well-being, and you're very protected. And I feel like this person is coming to this realization of how protected you guys are, because they have no power over your current path that you're on. There has to be some form of an agreement or an exchange, I feel like a lot of you aren't paying attention to this person, so that's like you not agreeing to feed into this spell work that they're doing. Some of you have completely cut this person off or withdrawn your energy, which weakens that energetic cord. Maybe when you were in their life, this magic or this spell work or rituals they were doing had more of an impact, but your emotional healing, your distance, some of you are even doing your own protection rituals, your own spell work, because you did notice something weird with your energy. That stuff got sent back to them. Some of these people are realizing that you guys are not the one to mess with because of the potency of your protection rituals. I'm hearing that a lot of the stuff that they were doing, the evil eye, the curses or hexes they were trying to put on you, they backfired on them. They're realizing that you are a lot more powerful than they are. I'm also seeing scenarios here where these people are coming to a realization of how fixated they actually are on you. They're coming to this realization of how much time they spend thinking about you. A lot of these people are rethinking their behavior from the past with you. They're obsessing over their regrets when it comes to their past with you. There's this realization of what they did was not right. It wasn't cool. I did pull some cards to clarify the energy that's coming through. Your beauty moves me. I'm obsessing over you. You have something I want. I regret playing games with you. I'm constantly battling myself over our connection. And it's not you. I'm working through a personal problem. All right, group 3, that is all I am seeing for you guys. Let me know if this resonates with you. If it did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you feel inspired to, leave a comment. That helps me pull more of your energy in to provide you guys with more accurate readings in the future. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.